Pandemia broke out on Monday night in Igbo community in Ikorodu, West Area Council Development, Lagos State, when members of a cultist group known as Eye Confraternity went to Rampage. Members of the dreaded cult group were said to be protesting the killing of a member that was gunned down on Sunday in Ajegunle area along Ikorodu Road. Many people were injured while properties of some residents were looted. Members of the cult group freely displayed sophisticated weapons which they used to cause mayhem and threatened innocent residents. However, two notorious members of the gang were apprehended through the relentless efforts of members of Oyabo, a local vigilance group in the community. Those that were arrested are Sheriff, a notorious sharpshooter cultist that came from Omoroshoki in Bariga, with his members, and Lucky, who confessed to have come from Igbo Lomu from Okeoko, a neighboring community, with his group members to attack Igbo Lomu. While other members of the group like Jelili, Fela, Aboki, Loaded, and Small Sheriff escaped into the boats, those that were apprehended have been handed over to the police for further investigation and prosecution. Popular singer Tubaba's wife Annie Dibia has shared her thoughts on school resumption dates announced by state government. It is to be recalled that amid the second wave of coronavirus in the country, school resumption dates has been announced with some kids already resuming school. However, Annie Dibia has stated that she is not sure she is ready for her kids to resume school. The actress stated this while reacting to a post by Afrobeat singer Seun Kuti. Kuti had taken to social media to wonder if many politician kids would resume school as school is resuming. Captioning the post, Kuti wrote, "The thing inside the ruling elite of this country, where them they hate the struggling people of all the country, one then they go tell us, this is wickedness, pure and simple. The only reason these children and underage are forced to resume is because no one is willing to invest in virtual classroom for them. There is no immediate profit to be made." On her part, Annie reposted a screenshot of Kuti's Instagram post and questioned the precautionary measures that has been taken ahead of school reopening. The singer wife wrote, "Still very disturbing, oh. Honestly, I am not sure I want my kids to go back to school. Now, with this second wave of the COVID, it's really out there. I am so scared. How many parents let their kids off to school today? Please tell me, how did you do it? How do you trust the school enough to know where the teacher, assistants, cleaners, schools, and security, even the students, where they have been for the last 2 weeks? Have they encountered anyone with COVID knowingly or unknowingly?" As every single staff taking the COVID step before resuming to take care of our kids, personally, I don't trust and can't account for the above. When these kids hug each other after missing their friends from the long break, I know people who got COVID-19 is still healing from it, that even watch people drop in isolation center. Please, let's be wise with the decision we make in the lives of our kids, she said. Simi, Nigeria's heartthrob on January 24, had a conversation with Madeke Alisi on Apple Music. She spoke about her album Restless 2 to work with her husband Adekunle Gold. She mentioned and highlighted on her feeling of being restless. "This time around, I was restless about the next phase. You know what to do next, cause you already know what you've done some things and you already know what you're capable of doing and your comfort zone. So I was gonna step out. I just felt the energy I was feeling and I felt so accurate to go under this." Speaking further, she mentioned how talented her husband is and how he's a great support to her. "He is so talented. He is one of my favorite writers as well. And one of my favorite things about him is how he has evolved as far artist and as a writer. And that energy kind of bounces off of me as well. It's so easy, like I write something, I'm like, oh babe, what do you think about this? It does the same thing and that really helps us to grow as artists. Usually, I think that with a lot of artists, they end up having to explain why they are doing certain things. Maybe why you have to go for a show that's running late. With us, we got it. So we already have skipped all of that. Now we have a great support system for each other, and that's definitely helpful in this business, she said.